Hello, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Let me introduce myself. My name is Jana, and I want to tell you about 5E concept if I teaching a biology education. The 5E method is a constructivist model of learning. It includes 5 stages. They are engage, explore, explain, elaborate, and evaluate. Each stage of instruction details of ideas, concepts, and skills needed for student inquiry. In teaching activities, a teacher has a mission to teach topic to students by understanding and being able to apply goals to everyday life. However, to achieve this, teachers have their own rules on how to convey learning to their students. For example, we will teach water recycling material. The first thing the teacher should to do is take 5 minutes to analyze some of the following. The first, looking for an interesting part of the material to be taught. I think what is interesting is that as much as 97.5% of the water on Earth is salt water, not fresh water, that fits the daily need of humans. And 2.5% is fresh water. But of this 2.5% of fresh water is mostly unusable because it is a hard to reach place, such a trap in the form of snow, ice at the poles, or underground very deep. Less than 1% of fresh water can use by the humans. Meanwhile, according to Ministry of PUPR, everyone's water on the Indonesia is about 145 liters of day, equivalent to 16 gallons of water, used for daily needs such as cooking, bathing, and consumption. The second, knowing the reason why it is important for students in this material, the reason for this is interesting is how can the fresh water on the earth, whose only 1%, never run out despite the continued for daily needs by humans? Now we go to the 5 steps of 5E. The first is engage. Engage. Students are involved in the material with challenging situations, prioritizing knowledge. The teacher prepares a video media about water. Then the teacher asks the student about how can fresh water never run out despite the continued use for daily needs by humans? Or have you ever wondered where the water we drink from? Or why can people on the coast use fresh water for cooking and bathing when the seawater is salty? In this case, the teacher tries to get the student interest and asks questions about phenomena that are often seen but have never been known the process. Second step is explore. Students investigate phenomena. Learning, prioritize, and challenge ideas begin to form. The teacher displays the explanatory video of water cycle and the student listens to the video. After the video is over, the teacher asks the student to explain the phenomenon. Then do the activity let's discuss to identify what the water recycling process means. Through teaching, books, and video observation, next, the teacher directs learners to discuss how the saltwater process becomes fresh water and we consume. How does the water process until we can use it for daily needs? Through the activity, let's find out. And third is explain. Students explain phenomena. New knowledge is acquired and applied. Learners conclude from the question and answers while formulate. Each group concludes the result of its discussion in front of the class, and the other group respond to the group presentation. And fourth is elaborate. Students apply this knowledge to new situations. Knowledge is deepen and expand. After understanding the process of water recycling, the teacher shows news about trough areas, lack of clean water, and various other strange phenomena. Then the teacher asks the student about how it happened according to the student version. The teacher explains to the factor of the unusual that phenomena. And five is evaluate. Students reflect on their knowledge and learning process and assessment. The teacher invites participants to reflecting on the learning results obtained through learning today. Teacher provides evaluate, for example, by giving some questions as a feedback. That's all for me. Thank you for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.